Yo guys, the AFCON final was a full-blown drama episode. Yes, from Senegal's disallowed goal to Morocco's soft penalty to Senegal's winner and the players' behaviour and the entirety of the game. So when the game began, first half Senegal were the better team. They had two clear-cut chances to score, but they did not. The second half began, Morocco came out as the stronger team. They were very good in the second half. They had a very good opportunity to score the goal, but they also missed their chances. So in the 9 minutes of the second half, Senegal got a goal, but a foul was blown. Immediately the ball went in. The referee didn't even look at the VAR. He blew the foul. Immediately the ball went in. So Senegal were felt hard done by. Few minutes later, Morocco were given a penalty from a corner kick that was deemed too soft by me personally. The Senegal's coach instructed his players to leave the pitch. Yes, they felt hard done by because their goal was disallowed just some few minutes back to then be given a penalty against them the 9 minutes of the game. And that penalty was going to be the last kick of the game. So just imagine that the penalty was supposed to be the last kick of the game. So the Senegal's coach asked his player to leave, but Sadio Mane and Idrissa Gana from Everton were still on the pitch, and while the rest of the players have gone back to the dressing room, they were still on the pitch. They were trying to discuss with the officials to know how the whole situation is going to pan out. So at the end of the whole situation, Sadio Mane, who was still on the pitch, asked the players to come back on the pitch. He told the coach the players should come back on the pitch. They should complete the game, that they should accept their fate, no matter what happened. So they did that. They came on the pitch. Morocco were given the penalty to take. And guys, I should mention, Sadio Mane is an African hero. Yes, I believe he would impact players more the way Didier Drogba has done. African player. Most African players will look up to Sadio Mane because he did a very heroic stuff yesterday. Kudos to him. Kudos. Applause. Big applause to Sadio Mane yesterday. So Senegal came back on the pitch. Morocco played their penalty. The penalty was given to Brahim Diaz of Real Madrid to play the penalty. He tried to Panenka Edouard Mendy, and me personally, again, as I said in my previous video, I thought that he missed it intentionally. But when they were interviewing Edouard Mendy after the game, Edouard Mendy said he tried to score the goal, that a country that has not won the AFCON for more than 50 years, that even if it was him, he would try to score. So Edouard Mendy said he tried to score the goal, but me personally, I felt he missed it intentionally. So he tried to Panenka Edouard Mendy. Edouard Mendy saved, which was a very easy ball for him to save. So they went into extra time. First half, Senegal got their goal from Papi Gueye, the Real Sociedad 24-year-old midfielder. He got the goal for Senegal and they went ahead. Morocco had a very good chance. They hit the crossbar. They had a good chance to score. They did not take it. Senegal also had another chance to go 2 up. They hit the sidebar after a wonderful save from Bono. So that was the entire episode of the game. Senegal won the game by 1-0, and they are the current champions of Africa. A fair play award was given to Morocco. I feel that shouldn't have gone to Morocco because Morocco players and their staff entirely, in fact the entire officials from Morocco, they were not fair in this competition at all, because the officiating was so biased. The officiating was so against any opponent Morocco were playing. It was so obvious that anybody can see it. The semi-final one was the most obvious, and the final, Senegal were up for the game. In fact, there were videos online of Saibari, the PSV midfielder, trying to block 9 second choice goalkeeper, which is Senegal second choice goalkeeper, from handing the towel over to Edouard Mendy, Senegal's goalkeeper. There are also scenes of Hakimi picking up the towels and throwing it away. There are also scenes of Morocco's flag bearer holders, yes, fighting with Senegal's second choice goalkeeper. fighting with him to take the towel away from him. So there were a lot of things like that. The officials too, of the Morocco's officials too, were also involved in all this. Well, the Senegal fans could not take it also, because they wanted to come on the pitch when their players left the pitch. They wanted to come on the pitch, but the Morocco officials and policemen stopped them from it. So it was a very nasty situation as at that time. It was a very, very nasty situation, which is something that as African footballers, we are supposed to have passed this stage. Yes, there's supposed to be home advantage, definitely, yes, good and fine. Home advantage is there, but the situation as at that time, it was too much. It was so obvious that the officiating were so in favor of Morocco. This, I've not seen in my entire life of watching football, I've not seen home advantage this obvious before. It was too much. So but Senegal were up for the fight, unlike when Morocco played Nigeria in the semi-final. I believe Nigeria did not expect this kind of situation from Morocco, because Nwabali had the same situation whereby the officials were picking up his towel and throwing it to the fans. The ball boys were doing the same thing. There was a video surfacing after the game, in the morning after the game, of a Moroccan fan using Nwabali's towel to cover his head, taking his coffee, something like that. It's online, you can check it out. It's on my TikTok page, so you can also check it out. Those kind of situations, Senegal were up for it. They were ready for the fight. Their players too were ready for the fight. I believe the entire West Africa was behind Senegal yesterday. I was also behind them. So fair play to Senegal. They gave Brahim Diaz, they gave Sadio Mane MVP of the tournament. Personally, I felt Lookman should have won the MVP of the tournament, but kudos to Sadio Mane too. He won the MVP of the tournament. Brahim Diaz won the Golden Boot. Bono won the Golden Glove of the tournament. So good luck to them. But this kind of situation is something that should be very far from African football. As a union, I think the Federation of African Football should have passed a stage like this. Well, we pray we don't see an episode like this again in African football. Yeah, we pray we don't see something like this. But kudos to Senegal. Good luck to them. Big congratulations to them. They did a wonderful job at Morocco. Thank you, guys.
فرصة لن تعود يا إبراهيم. التاريخ من هدف بابا 76 يا دياز. الكرة يمشي بها إبراهيم مش ممكن. الكرة للمنتخب المغربي. السنغالي. الهدف الأول السنغالي عن طريق جاي. 1-0 الوصول عن طريق جاي.